Hello, everyone. It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Manchester United and Real Sociedad, guys. It is a massive game for us tonight. Goodness me, it's our last chance, guys, to actually win something this season. If we lose this tie, I mean, it's not going to be decided tonight, but we will have a rough idea what's going to happen in the next round, won't we? In the next game, of course. It's a massive game, guys, and I'm looking forward to it. I just hopefully those players turn up. What's left of those players? How many players we got left? The bench looks depleted. We got a decent starting lineup, but if anything happens during the game, our bench is absolutely no-go. We got nobody, guys. We got nothing left. We got nothing left, as Ian Bill once said in EastEnders, of course, guys. But really happy to have you guys here with me. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Absolutely read some of your comments. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on the video. If you guys could do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Let me sort my hair out if I can. My hair's all over the place tonight, but that is late over here. Grayo, what's going on, you legend? Hope you're doing well. Evening, sir. Hope you're well, my brother. Looking forward to the game. I'll be happy with a 1-0 win. Our bench is weak. It is. The injuries have completely depleted our team. Fingers crossed for a win. If anything can represent the ineptitude of Ineos during the January transfer window, it's Manchester United's bench. You look at Manchester United's bench, and you say, who do Manchester United turn to? I would have liked, personally, Man United to have the likes of Scanlon, of course, and Morehouse in the squad, you know, as attacking options, just in case. You know, what's the worst that can happen? I thought we should have bought another couple of attackers, even if they are youth attackers. I think we could have done that, in my opinion. And unfortunately, we haven't done that. And we're just going to have to do what we got. The only real kind of attacking player we got is Ericsson, so we have to look at that. Evening, Michael. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. And good evening, Steve. Good to see me. Is it that time already? It's that time already, Steve. Yeah, and you know what? It's just getting started. It's just because I just watched Jason McAteer. On BN Sports over here. I've just been watching him, and he made some really good points. You know, Jason McAteer, by the way, ex-Liverpool player. I have had him on this channel, by the way, Jason McAteer, if you scroll back. He did make some good points, and he did actually, you know, say that, you know, what the problems that Man United are from the top. And he did say that, you know, when Liverpool were struggling in the 90s, and you had the ex-pros, you know, like Alan Hansen, Graham Souness, and all those people who were, you know, putting pressure on the team in the 90s of Liverpool, because obviously they were so successful. I don't like to bring Liverpool into the conversation. Of course, it's complete, you know, rivalry and that. But rivalry aside, and he said that Man United are having the same problem now with the ex-players in the media, because what they say on their big platforms, their huge platforms, actually gets to the players. And I think that is really, really true. And I feel Jason McAteer made a very, very good point there. And I really do. And I think that it is, you know, and all this pressure. I mean, we saw Tim Howard today, guys. Tim Howard talking absolute codswallop. Tim Howard has just given us an example of why you should do your research before you speak. Because at the end of the day, telling us that the Glazers had put in billions of their own money. Oh, where is that billions, I wonder? You know, billions. They haven't put 1 penny of their own money into the football club, Tim. My advice to you is just please, with your silly little brain, stop talking about Manchester United, Tim. It'd probably be better for you, Tim, in the long run, because at the end of the day, you know what? You're talking absolute rubbish. Us Man United fans, we've been around the block. We know what's going on at Manchester United, and I think it's best you just be quiet, okay? And that is why, like, in regards to some ex-players, you know, they have this thing, this superiority complex where they think they know better than everyone else. They think they know better than the fans and stuff like that. It's total nonsense at the end of the day. At the end of the day, good morning, Sniper Man. I hope we don't lose, says Sniper Man. Oh, well, I think that is pretty obvious, Sniper. You know, Sal nipped out on YouTube today whilst working. So much hate for Bruno. Can't believe it. At the end of the day, you know what? I'm tired of people individualizing what Manchester United's problems are. You know, Bruno, you know, at the end of the day, is in the same boat as every other player in Manchester United. Manager, players, etc. Problems from the top is resonating down to the bottom. And, whilst we keep individualizing it, whether we're going to blame Maguire, whether we're going to blame Ruben Amorim, whether we're going to blame Bruno, whilst we keep doing that, we're not going to get down to the source of the problem, which is the top. That is the top. This is why we are protesting on Sunday, because you know what? There's a collective. There's a fundamental issue at Man United, which stems much deeper than individuals. And that's what I would say, especially Bruno, who is the only one right now who's scoring goals for Manchester United at the moment. He's the only one who's getting us out of a bit of trouble. Do you know what I mean? So what I would say is that people need to look at the bigger picture, need to look at it from a bird's eye point of view and look at it and say, well, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Not just individualizing it and thinking, you know what, it's that player, he's the problem. It's that player's the problem. Absolutely. We really don't have much players on the bench. Thanks, Ineos. Thanks a lot for that. I big up all your legends. Big up Asif. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Really good to see Asif in the house. Good to see the legend. Big up Ricardo. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're good. Hope you're giving us some of that good vibes today. Hope you're giving us some of that good vibes and Man United go on to win today. Hopefully we win today, as long as we don't lose. But the thing is that I don't, I feel like we're better away from home. I feel like when we're away from home, we're a lot better than we are at home these days. Never thought I would say that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if Anthony can beat Real Sociedad 3-0, why can't we? There you go, Sniper Man. There you go. At the end of it, Anthony didn't beat Real Sociedad 3-0. Raul Batiste beat Real Sociedad 3-0, mate. Real Sociedad have had a couple of poor games recently, and I think Man United need to take advantage of that. Unfortunately, as much as people want to deny it, Batiste are a far more settled team than Man United. Man United are one of the most unsettled teams in Europe, in my opinion. We're so unsettled, it's unbelievable. And comparing any team to Man United right now, I think it's unfair on Man United, to be honest with you, at the end of the day. Graham, my brother, good to see you. Good to see everyone in the house, of course. Big up. What's going on, big up, guys? I think we'll do better than people are expecting. I do as well. Mate. I said it from a few weeks ago. I think Man United tend to raise their game when they play these type of teams. We've gone toe-to-toe with Liverpool. We've beaten Man City away. We've beaten Arsenal with 10 men at the Emirates. So it's not going to be a poor conclusion. And we shouldn't give up. We shouldn't just throw in the towel, because at the end of the day, Real Sociedad are not Real Madrid. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Man United should be able to go toe-to-toe with Real Sociedad. And hopefully, we have a good record against them, especially in San Sebastian. We have a good record against them. So I feel like, let's see what happens. And fingers crossed, we do the business. But what I don't want to see, the barrage on the manager. I don't want to see that today. I don't want to see that tonight. I don't want to see anyone bringing in the manager into this, because you look at that bench. Is that the manager's fault or is that Ineos's fault? I want people to learn that. Asif, I'm going for a Rasmus goal today, and it come up after 8. Asif, do you know what? Law of averages, he needs a goal, doesn't he? It's been a while since he had the goal. It'd be nice for Rasmus to get a goal, a brace, whatever. I would love that at the end of the day. I would love anyone to score today. I would love Man United just to get the win. I don't care how we do it, as long as we get the win. We saw yesterday with PSG and Liverpool that, as long as you keep yourself in the game, you never know what can happen. Obviously, Liverpool were very lucky. They were literally this much from going behind in that game, of course, and I don't believe that these kind of decisions should be given, because they are not clear and obvious offsides and stuff like that. They need to change the rules in regards to that, because you can be offside because of your boot size. Is that fair? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a bit crazy. Big up Triple M. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good evening, as Emery used to say. 147 watching. Only 27 likes. Please, can you smash the like and subscribe buttons? Thank you so much, Grayo. Yes, let's get to 50 likes before the end of the show, guys. If you can get it to 50 likes, really helps with the algorithms. The algorithms start algorithming and stuff. So that would be absolutely fantastic, of course. Kubo will be a problem for us. Garnacho would be a problem for them. You know what I mean? Not bothered about Kubo. We play against these teams every week in the Premier League, against these type of players. Absolutely. Slightly slower paced than the Premier League. Casemiro, Rasmus. Yeah, this is exactly. Smart opinion. Exactly, mate. At the end of the day, this is exactly what it is. Spanish football is different to the Premier League. Perhaps this is why Man United are doing well in the Europa League. We're undefeated. The only team who are undefeated in the Europa League, by the way. So, you know what? We've won every game under Ruben Amorim in the Europa League. So, look, let's carry on that momentum. Do you know what I mean? I do believe that this competition suits the way we play at the moment. I really do. Absolutely. I suppose Sociedad, big up, Steve. I suppose Sociedad will be doing their possession game today, and we have to do some running and chasing. Might build up their fitness. big up, Steve. Absolutely, big up. It will build bigger. They need fitness, but they play in a slow build up, but they do keep the ball. They don't score many goals either. They don't score many goals. Guys, let me just get into this. Let me just read some of your comments out. 1 second, Sal. PSG showed Liverpool's what a real football club look like. Liverpool's got lucky at the end of the day. This is what it is, mate. This is what it is. At the end of the day, PSG won't win the Champions League, and I'll tell you why. PSG were another fabricated club like Manchester City. They came from, money, and it's just the fact that, and I tell you this, right, and it happens in Scotland, right? Their league is so weak, right, that when they go into the Champions League, it's like a culture shock. It's like a big shock. And you know what? And they can't handle the pace and the intensity and quality of the Champions League. It's a bit like Celtic and Rangers. They win every week in Scotland on a much lesser level, of course. And then when they go into the Champions League, they get a big culture surprise. They're like, you know what I mean? And they can't handle the intensity and levels. Yesterday, I felt that PSG have played as good as I've seen them play in Europe, in my opinion. I haven't seen them play like that before. I think Man United have played PSG a couple of times, and Man United have got a good record against PSG, to be honest. We won twice in Paris. Do you know what I mean? And we weren't dominated like Liverpool were yesterday. But this is what happens. This is what happens in football. You have to take your chances. You have to. And you have to have a little bit of luck that goes on your way. And you know what? Teams that are doing well just seem to grind it out and get the win. And Liverpool got the win, and I think they'll go through. I really do. I think they'll win it easily at Anfield. And you know what? They'll probably play Real Madrid anyway, so they'll probably get knocked out after that, of course. Ricardo, sporting as a Spanish football is different, possibly more suited to United's football at the moment. A good game for give more confidence. Absolutely, I agree with that. Absolutely, I agree with that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good evening, guys. 2-2, I say, but I hope for a win, of course. Tyborg, big up Tyborg, the legend Tyborg. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. 2-2 would be good for us. Unfortunately, and there's no away goals, is there? There's no away goals now. The away goals rule has been abolished. So we have to go by actual numbers now, actual numbers, I hope that Man United can do it, guys. I really, really do. Of course, I really do. Guys, let me just read out the team news for today. Of course, there is team news, of course, guys. So let me just get this up, of course, for real quickly, if you don't mind. Okay, this is the team that Manchester United will play today. Okay, right. We've got Onana, of course, in goal. I mean, it picks itself, really. We don't have many players. There's only 1 or 2 players you could have changed. But here we go. Euro, De Ligt, Mazraoui in defence. Dalot will be the right wing back with Dorgu on the left wing back. So glad to see Dorgu back in the side, of course. Not suspended for Europe, of course, guys. Not suspended for Europe, which is fantastic. Casemiro, who had such a successful spell in Spain, of course, with Real Madrid, will be playing in the centre of midfield alongside Bruno Fernandes. Xerxes and Garnacho will be the attackers with Rasmus Højlund playing in that triangle up front. So, you know what? Big game for Xerxes, big game for Garnacho, big game for Rasmus Højlund. I generally think that's good enough to beat Real Sociedad. I really do. Absolutely. And especially now that Real Sociedad are missing their best player. Especially now that they're missing their best player, in my opinion. So I think that that team should be enough to beat them. When you look at the Man United substitutes bench, we got Harrison, 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Hamas, good. I would love to see Hamas get some time soon. I'm a big fan of her. Heaven. Heaven's got a place on earth, definitely. Belinda Carlisle, we all remember that. And Lindelof, Collier, and Eriksson. It's not as bad as people make out. It's just the fact that we don't have a striker. We don't have a striker, and that is the overwhelming reality. at the moment. We don't have a striker on the bench. So if anything happens to one of our strikers, we're going to have to change the formation or play Lindelof up front. What are we going to do? Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. When we go into Real Sociedad's team, guys, this is the Real Sociedad team, of course. You must know the names by now. Romero is in goal. Ahen, Zubeldia, Aritz, Barene, Oranzabal, Take, which is Kune, by the way, En Aguero, Turientes, Braz Mendez, and Sucic is the first starting lineup. Of course, on the bench, they got Marrero, Osa Carson, Becker, Javi Lopez, Alessangasti, Sergio Gomez, Traore, Arambaru, Marine, Martin, Bayetia, and Maritzi Corena is their bench. Of course, easy for you to say, of course, guys. Easy for you to say. Absolutely. Kubu looks about 12 years old, by the way. He absolutely does, doesn't he? He looks about 12 years old. We can't let him play us. Absolutely not. When we look at the formation of Real Sociedad, that's how they play. They play a typical 4-3-3 formation. Kubo being the danger man. We have to obviously watch out for Orazabal as well, of course, and Beriantia. So, I mean, Kubo's the main player. Zubamendi is missing. Zubamendi is a big miss for Real Sociedad. We all know that Man United were in for Zubamendi. We also know that Liverpool were almost signed Zubamendi. We know that because they made a song about Zubamendi, didn't they? Zubi, Zubi, Doo, where are you? Do you remember that? Well, Zubi, Zubi, Doo, where are you? He's not in the team today. That is what we're saying. So he is not playing today. So that is a big plus for Manchester United. A bit like the Switzerland flag, a big plus. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So there you have it. Those are the lineups, and we are ready, guys. We are really ready and raring to go for this match. Well, I certainly am, of course, guys. I certainly am. We've got literally 10 minutes until kickoff, just over 10 minutes until kickoff. So grab yourself a brew. And you know what? Let's get ready for some emotional damage, of course, guys. That's what's going to be, because watching Man United these days is emotional damage. Fenerbahce are playing Rangers, by the way. We'll be keeping an eye on some other games as well. Of course, tough game that for Rangers, definitely. But we got the hardest game, in my opinion. I think we've got the hardest game in the Europa League, guys. Absolutely. Rasmus looks fired up, says Grayo. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I really hope so. Absolutely. Big up, Kenny. What's going on? That's a good lineup. It's a good lineup for what we can have in it. We ain't got no one else. I actually feel it's a better lineup than the lineup at the weekend. I really do. I think it's a better lineup because we've got Dorgu and we've got Delict, Mazraoui, and Yoro in defense rather than Maguire in defense, of course, guys. So it is a better formation, in my opinion. Absolutely. Thanks to Ineos for this bench. Absolutely, exactly what I said, Kenny. Thank you to Ineos. This is why we cannot jump on the manager. You just need to look at that bench. Just look at that bench, guys. How can we even fathom jumping on the manager when he's got a bench like that? Come on, guys. Do you know what I mean? Be fair. Be realistic. It's madness. As if Amis and Collier, welcome addition. Absolutely, they are. Harry Amas almost got in this first team squad at the weekend. Unfortunately, played the full 90 minutes against 120 minutes against Arsenal in the under-18, so he didn't get his chance. I am waiting to see Amas play. I think Amas is a great player. What happens with Amas is up and down at the moment, because we got Diego Leon coming in, of course, and I'm interested to see what Amas does. Hopefully Amas gets some time and he can prove himself. I really rate that player. And Collier, of course. Patrick Dorgu is back for us today. So it's a positive today. Look, Asif, I'm looking at the glass half full, brother. I'm looking at the glass half full. I don't know why so many people are being pessimistic. I know our bench is weak. We just have to have fingers crossed that we don't get any injuries and things work out well for us, because we're due a bit of luck. We're due a bit of luck, and I hope that Man United bring it home today. Really do, because we need this Europa League more than bloody Postecoglou needs this Europa League. Postecoglou needs this Europa League for his ego. That's what he needs it, and for more burgers. But we need this Europa League for us, for our own sanity. You know what I mean? For Manchester United's future. That's what we need, of course. If the bench is full of youth, then isn't it a positive thing? It isn't full of youth, mate. There is Eriksen in there and Lindelof. It does up the age there. It isn't full of. We've got two goalkeepers on the bench as well, so that doesn't count. The only youth players we've got on there is Amas and Collier, and Heaven. So it is youthful, but benches are meant to be youthful. That is what benches are for. And I think that's a good thing. The only concern I will have, Darkrow, is that Man United should have brought in a Scandion or a Morehouse, someone like that, on the attacking side of things, because they got nothing to lose. But hopefully we will get to see the likes of Harry Amas, and that is exciting about football. I mean, youth, courage, success, that's what we're all about. I'm excited to see some of those players come in. I'm excited to see Heaven again. I think he's a great player, very, very high potential, and so is Harry Amas. So lots to be positive about. Everybody been to the loo? Everybody's been to the loo. Absolutely. Make sure you go, guys, because at the end of the day, I hope that Man United get this, man. I really do. Man United, yeah, that's a funny scout for Real Sociedad. Have you seen their mascot? That football. It's really funny. The snacks and coffee ready? No snacks for me at this late time. It is right now. What's the time for me right here? If I can get this. It is 9:36 for me over here, so I can't have any snacks, unfortunately. Yeah, not good for you at this time of night, unfortunately. So I can't have any snacks, although I would love some. Yeah, I'm not a snacker anymore. Unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, so but I would love to have. You know what I fancy? I fancy a chocolate. That's why a chocolate. Absolutely, get me some chocolate. Steve, glad Delict is back at the back. I'm glad as well. The team is pretty solid. When we look at our team, guys, and I don't want to underestimate Real Sociedad, right? Real Sociedad have one or two decent players. But when we look at our team, right, it should be able to cope with Real Sociedad. It should be. This is going to show you how good the Premier League is, right? Because the Premier League is a different level, I think, to the Spanish League. I think the Spanish League is Real Madrid and Barcelona, and the rest are just making up the numbers. I really do. Apart from Atletico Madrid, sometimes they're here and thereabouts. But Real Madrid and Barcelona are the ones they make up the numbers, and the rest of them are just like, you know what I mean, there. And I would say that the Premier League is far more difficult. And Man United would have had far more difficult games against Brighton and Wolves and Crystal Palace rather than Real Sociedad. Trust me. Remember the day of York and Cole, Sheringham and Saucier. Good old days, Steve. Mate, you're making me feel nostalgic, Steve. I mean, we had no problems then. It was an absolute amazing time, Steve. And I hope that one day, I know it's never going to happen again, but I hope that one day some of the new fans get to witness this, because what we witnessed all those years ago, Sheringham, Cole, York, and Solskjaer was, it can never be matched. It can never be matched. And, I find it really astounding that people like me, Steve, Grayo, and a lot of people in this chat who've been supporting the team since like 40 to 60 years, right, are still backing this manager, even though we've seen, real success, serial success. And it's us, the people who've been supporting the club the longest, what I've noticed, are the ones that are supporting the manager. I think people are more on the lines of, turning against the manager, to be the first to turn against the manager. So if it does go wrong, they can turn around and say, I told you so. We live in an I told you so world these days, and I don't agree with that. I told you so. He told us what? If you're a Man United fan, it's not about me being right, you being right. It's all about the team winning. That's what we want. It seems that they don't want the team to win, to prove their ego, to build their ego. And this is the problem that I'm having with some of these people. Some of them have big platforms as well. 30 likes, only 30 likes. Please smash a like. Thank you so much, Grayo. Big up yourself. Big up, of course, Grayo, the legend. So if United messes up today, I'm certain this team is not going along with Amram next season. They will have to prove their worth and passion for the badge. It's going to be very, very interesting, Asif, next season. I'm actually looking forward to next season. I really want to put this season in the bin. I think it's been an absolute disaster. Everything you can possibly think of has gone wrong for Manchester United. I can't think of many positives. I mean, you can think of small details, i.e. knocking out Arsenal at the Cup. There weren't no point in the end. We ended up getting knocked out anyway. Dorgu is a bit of a positive. The youth team, the youth players are a bit of a positive. We're really clutching at straws when it comes to positivity at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to next season. I really am. And I'm interested to see what Ineos does. From what I'm hearing is that we're going to spend a bit of money. Contrary to what the media are telling you and trying to feed, Man United will spend money. Man United have a stash of money on the side to spend. Don't worry about that. Man United will spend some money. The only worry I have is if they pull the plug on Ruben Amorim, prematurely. And I feel like, that would be a big mistake, because then we'll be starting over next season. We'll be starting beginning. The great thing about Ruben Amorim coming in mid-season is that he's able to separate the bad eggs from the good eggs. And you know what? So far, he's got rid of some bad eggs. And next season, he will have a lineup and a team that believe in his philosophy and want to play under him. I really do believe that. I really do believe that, of course. Big up you two. Big up crew. Big up Danny B. What's going on, Danny B? Hope you're doing well. Big up Danny B. Big up Bilal. What's going on, my friend? Legend is back with another amazing watch along, guys. Don't forget to smash the like. But thank you, Bilal. You are the legend. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, this late night in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Absolutely. Hopefully we see you, of course, today, and we see us celebrating. Absolutely. Big up. Is a legit Sal. Danny B. Jimenez is a legit. Yes. Jimenez is legit. He's a defender. They're calling him like the next, Van Dijk, isn't it? Something like that. It's legit. Absolutely, Danny B. It's legit. Man United are scouting the South American market. We're going to lose Evans and Lindelof in the summer. So Man United need to look at cheaper alternatives to get defensive reinforcements in. And Jimenez, highly talented player, will go back on loan, of course, at Rosario. We'll go back on loan and will come in. I think Man United will strike a deal, and then I think he will come to sign for Man United and go back on loan. What I'm hearing, something like that, but hopefully not. Hopefully he comes to the football club, because we need as many players as we can get, to be honest. And I've seen this player, and I think he's a really good player, and I think Man United need to just bring him in, start playing these guys. Yep. Yes, Danny B. Yep. So harsh on Amorim. So he's had so many interviews to do, every word scrutinized many times. So hard for managers now compared to Fergie. The thing about Fergie, Steve, is that Fergie didn't take no nonsense. If he got a question, he would tell you where to go, and he'll ban you as well. And the thing about Fergie is that he didn't care about what anyone thought of him. And the thing with Ruben Amorim, the only thing with Ruben Amorim is that I think he's very polite and he's a very nice guy, and he doesn't shy away from answering questions. Sometimes, just sometimes, you don't have to give them what they want. You really don't. And because he's a media dream, because they're, especially Manchester United, everything is scrutinized, you know what I mean? And everything you say is going to be taken way out of proportion. Do you know what I mean? So let's see what happens. I watched him last week play right back against Boga. He's a great project. I mean, Danny B, you know what? South, big up Danny B. Of course, South American football. I've always been a fan of South American football, and I feel like you can get some great bargains there. You got nothing to lose. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, and Man United have got an eye on a number of South American targets. I'm looking at about 20 to 30 South American targets that Manchester United have on their radar. Absolutely, they're even looking at the likes of Mexico, and obviously places Honduras and Panama and places like that. I like that about it. That is a positive, and I'm going to bring that positive because I like that scouting. I do like that scouting, and I like the way we scouted Kone. At the end of the day, Diego Leon, of course, as well. So I'm excited. Big up, Merced. What's going on? I hope everyone's having a wonderful watch along here. Let's go, Manchester United. Let's do this, Merced. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're good. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, of course. Big up. The Reds go marching on the pitch. Yes, we're on the pitch now, guys. Let's do this, of course. Come on, United. So if Amorim is back and he gets the players he wants, don't you think injuries can put us on the back foot again next season? Because Amorim seems pretty adamant onto his system. It's my big concern. I don't think. I think you have to stick by your philosophy and you stick by your guns. Success was never in a compromise, ever. He's been successful with his formation at Braga, at Sporting Lisbon, who didn't win the league for 20 years, and then he dominated not only the league in Portugal, but also in the Champions League as well. So I think this formation, if he gets his players, this formation will be brilliant for Man United. I really do. And I just think people need to be patient and not just jump on it now. That is the formation tactic. It's nothing to do with the formation and tactics. Nothing to do. Us losing to Brighton, us losing to Wolves, us losing to Crystal Palace has happened before. With a 4-3-3, we lost 4-0 to Crystal Palace. With a 4-3-3, we lost 3-0 to Bournemouth. You know, at the end of the day, it's not the formation. It's the character. It's the character of the team. And hopefully he can get the right characters in. Big up Danny B. Big up my friend. Absolutely. Big up yourself. Let's get this going, guys. Let's get this going. Let's get the show on the road, of course, guys. In regards to this watch along, let's do this, guys. Hopefully it's a better night for us tonight, guys. Game is about to kick off, of course. Game is about to kick off, of course, guys. Absolutely. Let's do this. We could do this. We could do this, guys. Come on. Bring it on. Bring on. And we have kicked off, guys. And Onana has got the ball. And as soon as Onana gets the ball, it's like, oh, here we go. That Mendes guy from Real Sociedad looks like Bruno. Grayo, Sal, bloody hell, has Snow White lost to any of his dwarves? I think most of them are in the Real team. Yeah, they're small, isn't it? They are small. We've got to take advantage of that. Unfortunately, we don't have any big units ourselves. You know what I mean? Well, Delict is. Maybe we should get some corners. Let's not give away the ball, guys. Let's do it. Let's be calm. Let's be calm. Come on. Let's be calm. Anil Aggregate. They got some funky names in that Real Sociedad thing. They're really putting me to the test today, that Real Sociedad team. Absolutely. Big up Rasta. What's going on? Enjoying your physiotherapy, my friend? You're talking to your patients about Man United. Do you ever do that? It's a foul for Real Sociedad there. Oh, what is... You see that little bit of skill from Onana there? Pop up, putting us under stress there. Look. I agree, Steve. We can't concede first. That would be a nightmare. Our fingers crossed we don't. Onana just tried to be near. Kenny, he's giving me blood pressure. You know what I mean? Onana just stresses me out. Every time he gets the ball, he stresses me out. He really does. Free kick to Real Sociedad again. Come on, United. Keep it tight. Keep it tight, of course. Mate, I demand nothing but a winning result today from the squad. It's a hard one, Rasta. You got to look at that squad. You know, you got to look at that team. You got to look at that team and be fair. Be fair. We can't really demand anything with that squad. Steve, you know what? Onana's always prone to one error, you know, and I hope it's not tonight. It's so important tonight that we get things going. Okay, well played, Dorgu. They're closing us down quickly. We've got to be ready for the closer. Go on, get that ball. Get that ball. Get it up. Go on, Gunnar. Go on, Hoyland. Go on. Take him on. Take him on. Yes. Go on. Ah. Close there. That was good play for Man United there. Better for Man United. Big up, big up. Hopefully I don't. That was good for Man United. I like that little attack there. See, look, this is what I like. You know, we can get at them. If we can get at them on the counter-attack, we can really cause them some issues. We can. Come on. Interesting to see how Garnacho's going to start. Yeah. I don't think we can afford to leave someone like Garnacho out. You know, I just feel like Ericsson is just too slow for me. I just don't think he has the impact that he should. I feel more confident about the number 2 goal than our number 1. It's a shame. Yeah. Well, we haven't got Bayende, Rasta. He's injured, isn't he? Or whatever's going on with Bayende. We got kids on the bench in goal. 2 of them. Free kick to Real Sociedad. 3/4 into the half. Nice little header out that. I think he might be going. Yeah, I think so, mate. He's a coach at the moment as well, isn't he? I think he might be going as well. Come on, Reds. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Stop panicking. We have 2 Brunos on the pitch. It's going to be a confusing one. Big up Tybo. Xerxes improved a lot lately. Still not world class, but at least we have something from him finally. Yeah. You know what? I would say, Tybog, coming into Manchester United is extremely difficult this times. There's so much negativity surrounding the football club. It's very negative at the moment, isn't it? Go on, Garnacho. Oh, he slipped. Oh, that was important, that one. Can you imagine we sold Garnacho, Rasta, and the injuries we got? My goodness me. No, we never should sell our youth players, man. We never should. I mean, I'm not putting it past Ineos now. I don't really know Ineos. I don't understand Ineos, like what they're going to do in the summer. But we already know what they're like a little bit. Casemiro already looks knackered. Bilal, can he still play, Amarim? He's only 40. Ronaldo's playing at 40 years old. Can Amarim still play football for us? Amarim played in most positions on the pitch when he was playing for I think it was Braga, Benfica as well. He played in most positions on the pitch. He actually played against Man United. I remember him playing against Man United. He was a good player. Played for Portugal as well. Offside, surely. Yeah. Desmond, what's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. We were to give more chances to the young players on the team, just like Barcelona and other teams did. I agree, Desmond. We should, and I think we will. I think we will eventually. I think we will bring some youth players in, of course. Can't remember another year when we had such a wafer-thin team. The only time I remember, Steve, is that when we used to have a squad of 15, I think it was 15 or 14, and there were times when we used to have 3 players on the bench. Actually, times we used to have 1 player on the bench. Players were built different then, though, weren't they? They were built different then, definitely. Thought that Rasmus Højlund started well so far. Glasgow Rangers have scored against Fenerbahce. What a scoreline that is. Glasgow Rangers 1, Fenerbahce 0. Of course, good evening, Roy Taylor. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Made for last year. What a player. God bless. I think he's a great player, mate. So underrated. So underrated. Come on. That's a foul. Come. How can he not give a free kick in that position? What the hell? Come on. Oh, good cross that. Corner. Corner United. Come on. Sal, do you think any more mods for Stretford Post? If you do, I have a lot of channels, including Rides UK. No problem, mate. I'll sort that out, mate. No problem. Absolutely. Hello, Sanjay. Big up, Rasta. The transfer window showed me the type of person they are. Me too, brother. Me too. Hello, Sanjay. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Big up everyone, of course, coming in. Absolutely. Come on, Maguire. Get your meathead on. No, Maguire's not playing. Come on, Delete. Get your meathead on this one, mate. I like the crosses from Dorgu, though. Dorgu's getting some decent crosses in there. Why is it back in the day when the game was far more physical, we see fewer injuries? We see fewer injuries than today. Football is like a basketball now. I just think, like, you know what it is, Steve? I just think like players were just more built differently. I just think that they were built differently. I think they're far too pampered these days. Many of the footballers who came out in them days, who played in them days, were street footballers, and came from the street. They were discovered and scouted and stuff like that. These days, they're pampered. Way too soon. They easy life, sitting at home. We were built differently. In them days, things were just like I remember, like us. Even when we get injuries, we'll be still playing on with the same injury. Absolutely. Hello. Yes. Hello. Hi. I am going to Sociedad 0, Man United 3, Michael. Michael, if that happens, I'll be over the moon, my friend. Come on. Oh, unlucky. Garnacho, unlucky. That was good effort. Mainu Wager Barnes headlines is another Glazer spin. I agree. They wanted to sell him in the January window. You know what they're doing? Asif? They're planting a seed in the media. So if they do sell him, some of the fans who are fickle and who will fall for it will start saying, "Oh, you know what? He wanted too much wages anyway. Tyborg, can't speak German, mate. I think Sal will be angry if we do. I won't be angry, Tyborg. You can speak German if you want. Long as you're not calling me any names. But there's no point speaking German anyway. We all could speak English. Maybe one day I'll do a Bundesliga watch along, and we can do a German speaking only. I will speak to you in German. That was close from Garnacho. What is Anana doing? Why did Anana just kick the ball out? I can see a lot of weaknesses in this Real Sociedad team. I know I might be speaking too soon, but I can see a lot of weaknesses in this Real Sociedad team. Asif, so Mainu is leaving means that they're buying a team that they will be paying him what United want. Makes me think why United can't pay the same to keep him. He is a generational talent. I just think they're planting the seed, man. I don't think. I mean, what I'm hearing, I don't think it's all true. What's going on? I think they want to cash in on him. It would be a disaster, but I think they want to cash in on him. I do believe that these Glazers and Ineos, they're absolutely dreadful. They're terrible, to be honest. Really need the first goal here. I feel quite nervous tonight. I haven't felt nervous about a Man United game for a long time because I was, but I feel nervous tonight. I feel like, back in when we were under Sir Alex and things like that. I used to get very nervous before a game. Very nervous, honestly. I used to go through my little rituals before the game. I was superstitious. Yeah. Come on. Get that ball, lad. Get that ball back. Get that ball back. Steve, if you're interested, it's raining in Manchester. Oh, I hope it's not a sign. Isn't it good luck to rain in Manchester? The plane in Spain falls mainly on the plane. The water at Mallorca don't taste like water. It's not raining here. It doesn't rain much here. Rains about once a year. But when it rains where I am, it actually rains. It actually rains like mad. Go on. Ah, unlucky. Pitch looks a bit slippery today. You know who saved us in the FA Cup final? And people got such small memories and short memories. Garnacho and Mainu. Garnacho and Mainu saved Man United in that FA Cup final. They won the FA Cup final. But do you know what people forget? You know, that's the thing. They don't remember these things. It's not their favorite player. Nice play that. I like some of the touches here. Good play. We look a bit more spread out today in regards to the game, in regards to the spread, the pattern of the team. They both get so much criticism now compared to last year. Too much, mate. Too much. We have to understand that these players, like the thing with players like Garnacho, right, is that he's always available. Every single week he's available. We got players in our squad who are always injured, you know, and we got players who are 20 years old like Garnacho who are always available. So big respect, and he deserves it, you know. The best form of ability is availability, in my opinion, and especially these days when we need players, you know. I think Casemiro's done all right so far, Bilal. He looks okay. It looks like the game is suiting him nicely. He's ticking along. Hopefully he stays energized, should I say. Hopefully he stays energized. Come on, don't let him run at you like that. Don't let him run it. It's a goal kick. Yeah. Casemiro, yeah, speaking of Casemiro, his pace was a little bit off there. Oh, who was that? Bruno. Was it Bruno? Steve, do you think Garnacho got too much hype from a wonder goal and fans expected too much? I think he's a great player. I've been watching him since the youth team. I think he's a great player. What I do believe is that I think that we've been playing him too much. And he should have been more nurtured into the team slowly. He's a great player, trust me. And he's only 20. I mean, and you know what? Can you imagine in 2 years, 3 years what he will be? He'll be stronger. He'll be, you know, more educated in regards to playing first team football. He saved us in the FA Cup final. People forget, you know, people forget that FA Cup final. People forget the Charity Shield when he turned up. People forget a year ago when we lost the FA Cup final when he came on and how great he did. He's a good player. I wouldn't just judge him on the Puskas goal, of course, what it is. Come on. Dorger over the bar. The chance there. We had a chance there. We're a little bit too thinking about it too much. When we get in that position, we're thinking about it too much. We just need to relax. Casemiro should be okay. Tottenham are losing to AZ Alkmaar, guys. Tottenham are losing 1-0 to AZ Alkmaar. The team we could have got, guys. We could have got AZ Alkmaar. Let's not forget. We could have got them, but Tottenham are losing to AZ Alkmaar. Casemiro should be okay in a game. It's pretty Spanish, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hopefully he'll be okay. Real Sociedad look knackered already. Yeah, that was a great chance. I think we need to be more clinical in those areas. This is where we make problems. Only quality players can score that wonder goal, Sal. Mind you, no ordinary player scores that wonder. No, look, what that goal shows to me is ability. It's ability. And when you've got ability at that age, you remember when he scored that goal? What was he, 18, 19 years old when he scored that goal? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, you know. And then people, just like they turn on the manager, they will turn on a certain player and they won't change. Fans have short memories these days. Good to know. Yeah. He's going through a bad patch. So is a lot of our players. A lot of our players are going through a bad time at the moment. You know, a lot of them. Even when Ahmad was playing, yes, Ahmad was one of our better players, but let's not pretend that Ahmad was playing like R9. He was not. You know, we were playing poorly, even when these players were in the team. So, you know, and young players are always going to be inconsistent, you know, especially if you put them in the deep end and for a team like Man United. You look at Man United right now and you see how many winners have we got in that team now, you know, who these young players can look up to. Dorgu's been pretty good. Casemiro has shown his age out there. Yeah, Steve, he's looking a little bit sluggish now. I think we spoke too soon. Bro, Diego should be more confident and shoot the ball on the near post. If not a goal, we could have won a corner. Confidence issues, and yeah, there's a lot of confidence issues. It's like hot potato football, isn't it? Not taking initiative. You know, we got to stop that. We got to wake up and just, you're playing for Man United and just go for goal. Most important thing that Alex Ferguson used to tell his teams before they went out was enjoy it. You know, he used to say enjoy it. And these teams, they need to enjoy it. Need to enjoy it more. Not stop worrying. Stop thinking too much about everything. You know. Xerxes cannot be so casual. He should keep the ball and not pass the waste. The only issue I'm having with Xerxes, Asif, is exactly that. I think he's too casual. I think he's too casual. You can have casual as in Berbatov casual, who make things happen, you know, but I think he's too late. He comes across as slow and sluggish, and it's not good for us. You know what I mean? It's definitely not good for us. We really do miss Ahmad in that position. Xerxes is okay. He's done all right. He's okay, but I wouldn't call him like amazing. But he's done okay. But I do think he's too sluggish, in my opinion. I think if he can improve that, that'd be great. What's going on here with Real Sociedad? Player looks injured for Real Sociedad. Cyborg. I don't know, Tybor. They're wasting a lot of time there. It was irritating me. I was going, what's going on here? You know, I thought something happened. You know, it was irritating me. I was like, why? 25 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Real Sociedad and Manchester United in San Sebastian, of course. The final will be played in Bilbao this season. Bilbao are a good team. Inaki Williams and all that. So, Bilal, what the one thing Masri is fasting and also pass pressing that like that is unbelievable. Absolutely. Is iftar time? What time is iftar in Spain? He's got another hour left. Tybog, Sociedad hasn't done much, to be honest. No, we have to watch out for them, though. We have to be careful. Definitely. We have to take the lead. I think Man United need to take the lead. Man United need to take the lead, definitely. 7 o'clock, Ricardo. So he's got about an hour. Proper character, innit? Proper character. Can't be easy. Playing competitive football. Dorgu's on the floor. What is going on with Dorgu, guys? Oh, for goodness sake. Looks like Dorgu's injured. We don't need this, guys. We really don't need Dorgu as well. All right, it looks like a knock. It looks like a knock. It looks okay. It looks like a knock. Oh, please, no, absolutely. I think it's just a knock. I think it's just a dead leg. It looks like a knock, Tybog. Hopefully, yeah, it's just a dead leg. Just a dead leg. So hopefully it's all right. Hopefully it's all right. The last thing we need is Dorgu out. Then we will be playing. Then we will be playing. Goodness me, my hair's all over the place. You know, when you do this, it's all the way back. Big up, EC. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. So says keep inside, and they hit us if they get a chance. Yeah. So when we get a chance, we really got to take a chance. Like we got to take it, because if we can, I think we can pick them off. You know, but we have to score first. Go on, mate. Go on. Go on. Go on, Rasmus. Ah, unlucky. Another unlucky chance. Let's get the win. He's all right. He's all right, Gray. He's all right. It's just a dead leg, mate. It's just a dead leg. He'll be back on. He'll be back on. He's back on already, I think. Go on, Euro. $28 minutes gone, guys. 0-0. Yeah, Gray. We need him, Gray. He's one of our better players. I mean, we're down to the bare bones at the moment. Nice play that from the team. Nice play. Can we get... Go on, Dorgu. Corner. Come on. That's what we need. We never score from corners. We're never good at corners. Always goes to the first man. Never goes to... I think we need to whip the ball in a little bit. You know, like whip what Beckham used to do. Just whip that ball in there. You know, we're very... The thing with Bruno, he hits the ball very slowly. Very slowly. He just sort of drifts it into the... You need to whip that ball in there. Tyborg. This is why I dislike La Liga so much. Lots of talking, acting, time stealing, just drama and no football. Yeah. I mean, Barcelona were the prime at doing that. Dark arts, they call it, isn't it? They call it the dark arts, don't they? Barcelona were very good at doing that. Grayo, come on, everyone in the chat. Here's 148 over 30 likes. Please show some love, respect to Sal doing a watch along and hit the like. Thank you so much, Grayo. Big up yourself. Big up, brother. Really appreciate it. Let's try and get to at least 40, 50 likes by the end of the show. That'd be good if you guys can do that. We want Man United to win this game. So if you blow that in their face, they'll fall down rolling. Yeah, it's the dark arts, isn't it? Arsenal do that. Arsenal are pretty good at that. What's Dalot doing giving away the ball? Pass the ball properly, mate. Well played, De Ligt. Dalot is horrible to watch, EC. Yeah, we do need another player in that wing back position. We really do. Fenerbahce have equalised against Rangers. It is Fenerbahce 1, Rangers 1. They have equalised. We have a Romani so many low IQ players in the squad, and blame Aaron for that. I know. It's not his team, though, is it? First, it's like, now, come on, guys. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Grayo. Thank you. Thank you, guys, everyone. Let's try and get to 50 by the end of the show. That would be great. Absolutely splendid. Smash a like for Manchester United. Come on. Smash a like if you want Man United to win. Can we do it? It'd be great. That would be great. Come on. 1-0 before halftime. Corner to Sociedad. Steve, never liked Sergio and talk about the dark art. Yeah, they all did it. They all did it. You know, I remember us playing Barcelona those times, and I know they were a great team, but they did it a lot. They used to dive all over the place, touch them, they fall down. Messi did it a lot and stuff like that, you know. So corner coming in from Kubo or Take, whatever his name is. Great header away from Euro. Good play that from Casemiro. Get the ball, look up, Garnacho, look up, mate. Goodness sake. Need to win this game so bad, cannot rely on a second leg. Yeah, I think if we avoid defeat, But if we can get a 1-0 win or something like that, that will help us a lot because it will take off the pressure of scoring at Old Trafford. You know what we're like at Old Trafford. Dalot and Ramos are very weak again. Yeah. I thought Rasmus started well in the first bit, but he sort of drifted away. a little bit. It's just one goal is all we're asking for before halftime. Settle our nerves for Man United. Settle our nerves a little bit. That'd be absolutely lovely. That would be lovely. It really would. Strange, isn't it? Like how this season has gone. Steve's ahead of us. Let me have a look at this. Ah, should have scored there. Should have scored there. Great chance for United. United have been a better team, I think, in regards to. Oh, it's a good save. Hello again. Just finished eating my iftar. Big up, Triple M. I hope you had a good one, my friend. Almost scored many attempts. Doing better today. Doing better. We're doing a lot better. I don't worry about. I said it. I don't worry about this Sociedad. Like we need to score a goal though. Once we score a goal, I think we'll be all right. What a chance, guys! Absolutely great chance. This is a new stadium, isn't it? This is Real Sociedad used to play in a far more hostile environment. Oh no, Dalot. What's going on, Dalot? What's going on, Steve? Hopefully nothing. You scare me, Steve. Don't scare me, bruv. Big up Rajat. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Good to see him, of course. That is a big weakness in our team, and I would say that we do need to have an extra wing back next season. Hopefully, we bring in Giovanni Quenda in the summer, who can play that position more effectively. Of course, I do think he really is a problem. Don't think we are winning today, sadly, bro. Rajat, don't be so negative, bruv. Let's see. Let's see. We've had the best chances so far, but you never know. We've had the best chances. We should have scored by now. Free kick to Sociedad and clearance out. Oh, come on, Xerxes, control it. That's it. Be nice to have two sides of the pitch to attack from next season. Yeah. This is We will be. We will be all right. Next season, I'm looking forward to next. I really am looking forward to next season. You know, if we get back, if Ruben Amorim gets back, if Ruben Amorim stays, should I say, and he gets backed, I'm looking forward to it. Tottenham still losing 1-0 to AZ Alkmaar, by the way. The team that we're all praying to get. I told you, AZ Alkmaar, they're not bad, you know. I think they're better than PSV, solid wise. Bilal, guys, you gotta be positive vibes only. No, night, no, David. Come on, United, up the Reds. Big up, Bilal. Yes, gotta be. We played it right today, guys. Why? I can see us winning. I really can, but I might be wrong. But you know, I can see us winning today. I think we played it right. I think we've had the best chances. You know, we look a lot more assured here. Tonight. We've not done a bad, considering we only attack one side, maybe two sides will double up. Yeah, this is the problem. Man, nearly from Dalot. If we get Giovanni Quenda in, Steve, and or someone who can, you know, Dalot should have done better there. He could have headed that over the goalkeeper. What kind of header was that? Goodness me. Ciao. I don't have any expectations for United under the current regime. Just they turn our club into the business gym they're at. I predicted 2-2, says Tyborg. Seeing this so far is a winner. So far only a win is acceptable. Guys, you remember what I was saying earlier on? Don't fear Sociedad. If Man United can come out of here with a 1-0 win, a 2-1 win, 2-0 win, that'd be fantastic. Dorgu, get cramp maybe? No. He had a knock to his leg. That's why he was on the floor. What is your prediction, Sal? 1-0 United. That was always my prediction from yesterday. If you look at my previous show, I said 1-0 United. I'll stick by that. What now? Every time Sociedad go on the floor, it's a free kick. Why is it every time? Oh, it's giving a free kick to Man United, surely, yeah. But what? Just play on. Play on. Bilal, Sal, I don't think you Sal, I don't you think I get it. Dalot should get the criticism, but in the end, he gets the assist. We saw that in the Fulham game. Yeah, horrendous game, but yeah, we need to think about the bigger picture, though, innit? The bigger picture, how you're influencing the game in a whole. You have more chance on winning the game rather than moments. You know, we need to learn how to have a great game, you know, as a whole, you know, and influence the game positively. He is what he is. We've only got Dalot, so we, you know, at the end of the day, we have to support him, and hopefully he does well because, you know, we ain't got no one else, and he's fit. You know, and at this present moment in time, I'm happy that you know, some players are fit and playing for the badge. And I mean, I don't see the fruits of 3-4-3 to 4-4-2 is better. But Amram doesn't play that, mate. Amram doesn't play 4-4-2, mate. And I don't think many teams have played 4-4-2 in 20 years. I mean, apart from Sam Allardyce. Nothing to do with tactics. It's to do with players, mate. Nothing to do with tactics. People think they're smart talking about tactics. They think they all still got this ball knowledge. It's nothing to do with tactics. It's about players, mate. Many ways to control a game. Man United have to figure it out. Great defending. Yeah, De Ligt's so underrated, man. Honest to God, so underrated. 3 minutes of injury time. God. They were appealing for a penalty there, but thank God it's not the Premier League. Corner Sociedad. We are 2 minutes from the end of the first half, 0-0. Why did Xerxes clear the ball? He should have taken an extra touch and just simple pass would have been enough. It's learning, isn't it? Decision making is our problem, Bilal. You know, it's our problem at the moment. It is decision making. Yeah. Stay solid for the corner, guys. Hopefully we can stay solid for this corner. Good play for Manana there. And that's a free kick to United. Look, 0-0 wouldn't be a bad result because away goals don't count anymore. I just feel like if Man United really, really went for the throat, they can win this game. I mean, many people I've seen on social media and things like that have said we're going to lose this game. We're going to get cooked. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Well, it's not happening so far. Another free kick. Why is it? As soon as Sociedad go on the floor, it's a free kick. You get touched, they go on the floor. It's a free kick. Ricardo. True about Dalot pass to Bruno goal with his left foot. Today on the right, he made a good pass back for the goal again. Dalot is not the best, but he's not the worst either. I think he's one of our worst players, Ricardo. I'll be honest with you. And I'm not being biased. He's one of our worst players this season. Has been one of our worst players this season. You know, he should be doing that a lot more. In the position he's in, the attacking wing back position, he should be doing lots of assists. But he can't. He only costs 1 or 2 times. But we hope he does better. On that pitch, there's only a couple of players who haven't done as well as Dalot. Only a couple. 0-0 at halftime, guys. 0-0 at halftime. Absolutely. No game-changing subs, I think. I can see Casemiro. What? Now, and Ericsson coming on for him. Absolutely. Yeah, so I agree. Really soft challenges. It would be result in a free kick. Absolutely. Come on, guys. We've done all right. We've done all right. We should be winning this game. We've dominated, kind of, in regards to chances. Come on, guys. Be more positive. You see, some people in Europe are playing FCSB in Europe. We're playing bloody Real Sociedad. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Man United have got the rough of the green, isn't it? So 0-0 at half time. Let me just check some of the scores out really quickly. Okay. So it's Real Sociedad 0, Man United 0, FCSB 0, Lyon 1, Fenerbahce 1, Rangers 2. Rangers doing pretty well there. AZ Alkmaar 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Ajax 1, Union Saint Gilles 2. Ajax are down to 10 men. That was before actually. Sorry. So that is the games up to Tottenham. And that's it, I think. Let me have a look at the Conference League scores, of course. I think the Conference League is going on today as well. So it is halftime. Panathinaikos 2, Fiorentina 2, Real Betis 0, Anthony's Real Betis 0, Victoria SC 0, Molde 3, Liga Warsaw 0, Copenhagen 0, Chelsea 0 at halftime. So Chelsea struggling there a little bit. Panathinaikos, and that's it. Yeah, and that is the score. So yeah. Looks like Chelsea are struggling a little bit, of course. We take a 2-2 draw today. That is okay. Any draw is okay. Any draw is okay against Real Sociedad away. But I feel like Man United can win this game. But you know what? There's no away goals, Rajat, just to let you know. So scoring goals, drawing 0-0, 2-2 makes no difference. Makes no difference. If they are play acting like this at 0-0, they will have 11 Neymars rolling around if they take the lead. Yeah, this is the one thing, Tybal, that I dislike about Spanish football. Is I dislike it about football in general. You know this falling down easy. And the thing is that the referees, they fall for that. They fall for the game. The games and the play acting. They fall for this play acting, and it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. And they should be wise to these sort of simulations. It's ridiculous. But we are 0-0, and I think we've done okay. As long as we get the first goal, I think Man United definitely need to score the first goal. If there's going to be a goal in this game, I think Man United definitely need to score the first goal. Definitely. And I need a haircut. Cyborg, I meant knackered Sal. I know you did, Bilal. Certainly did. Definitely. I get you, Bilal. I get you. Rajat, if Man United win the Europa competition, it's more money, and we get into Europa Champions League players. And Rajat, that is pretty obvious, mate. We all know that, mate. Rajat's talking very, very basics. Yeah, we get in the Champions League. Yeah, and we get more money. Yes, we do. Well played, Rajat. Well played. We need Tottenham to get knocked out. Tottenham get knocked out. That'd be good. He really does. That is because he chooses a profile, not just a name. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Dorgu really adds a new dimension to Man United, doesn't he? He really does. Looks good for the first half, but you never know in football. Yesterday, PSG had 900 shots. Yeah, you got to hit the back of the net, isn't it, Ty Borg? You remember when I remember a game. It was Man United against Arsenal in the FA Cup final in 2005, and we dominated the game, shot after shot after shot, shot after shot after shot, and couldn't score a goal, and we lost on penalties. We've been in those situations before as well. Yes, Rajat. It'd be lovely, Rajat, to win the Europa League. It would be nice. At the moment, what I would say is that let's get through Real Sociedad and let's see, and then we can think about the next round. After that, it's got to take it game by game these days, because the way, things have been going for us this season, we've got to take it game by game. Stanley, what's going on, my friend? Don't like Dorgu playing long balls and inevitably losing position. I think he's done all right, Stanley. He's done all right. He's going to learn as well. He's a young lad. He's going to learn. I think he's done all right. And it's really refreshing to see a left footer on the left side. I don't know about you. I just feel it's so nice to see, The chance for Bruno there. Why did Bruno lean back when he was shooting that? He should just put his foot through it. Michael, do you need any more mods for your channel, Sal? You told me that, asked me that earlier. I'll look at it. I'll look at it later on. Michael, definitely. Let me look at it and I'll add you. If I need a mod, I'll let you know, my friend. Definitely. Don't like Anana playing long balls. I didn't mean Dorgu. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Stanley, I get you. I agree with that. Yeah, apologies. I agree with that, mate. Stanley. We bought him to play, out from the back, and he kicks it long. And our players are not good at holding up the ball. Bilal. Yeah, Dorga was good again. We left side was creating the most chances too. We need Quenda in the balance. Absolutely. If Quenda comes in, we're cooking, guys. Trust me. We've also got Diego Leon coming in as well. He's a good player. Shah. Sal, we actually had a shot on target. Get in. Come on. If only games were decided by shots on target, we'd still be in a relegation zone. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. We're happy now. We're happy. We're playing all right. If Man United play with more freedom, more confidence, don't be burdened. Be inspired. That's what I say all the time. Don't be burdened. Be inspired. You know what I mean? That's what you should do as a Man United player. Let me just do this. Don't be burdened. Be inspired. All right, let's get this YouTube up. Let me just write this, guys. Have a look at this text. There we go, guys. We've reached 40 likes. 40 likes. Can we get to 50 by the end of the show, guys? Can we do that? Do it for Man United. If you're not going to do it for me, do it for Man United. Bilal, Onana kicking the ball long instead of playing a build-up is just another confidence issue. Yeah, I think they're scared. Big up, Raja. I hope we get a goal, mate. I hope so. I hope we don't lose the game. Give ourselves a chance at Old Trafford. We take it to Old Trafford and we see what happens. Make it one of those European nights. You remember those European nights? I would have loved to play Panathinaikos or something like that. We've actually got the toughest draw, apart from having Tottenham or something. Yeah, I think we've actually got the toughest draw. Molda against Legia Warsaw. Why is the ground so empty? It's crazy. I'm looking at Molda against Legia Warsaw, and I'm looking at the ground. Why is it so empty? I know they're only playing, but Molda are 3-0 up. But I mean, I'm a bit bewildered as to why a team like Molda, who are not really notoriously in Europe a lot, have not sold out this stadium. Come on, United. We need the second half to get going. We need the second half to get going, guys. I expect Tony to score today. I hope so, Stanley. He needs it. He needs a goal. Strikers, they need a goal for confidence, don't they? He definitely needs some confidence. He definitely does. I would love that. I would love it. I love a goal, to be honest with you. That would be amazing. Bilal, one thing I have seen that Onana is placing the ball in the right and left channels of the pitch instead of shooting it forward to Højlund. It's so improvement, I guess, but still build up. Yeah, we're taking all the positives today, Bilal. We're taking all the positives. I take that. I take that. Tyborg, one of our best games in Europe with the 7-1. I was at that game, Tyborg. I was at that game, 7-1 against Roma. That was a drama. Before the game, if you know it, before the game, there was a big riot before the game. Not just the result, but the football we played was amazing. Even Smith played a good game. Smith played brilliantly. Brilliant goal as well. Brilliant goal as well. Carrick was immense, but Ronaldo was just on fire. So was Rooney. 5-1 at half-time, wasn't it? 5-0 at half-time. What a game it was, Tyborg. It was a privilege to be there that night. One of the best games I've been to in regards to atmospheres. And it was actually Roma who set the atmosphere up, because what they did before I actually got elbowed, Tyborg, before the Roma game in the back. One of the Roma fans came up to me, and I grabbed him by the collar. When he ran past me, he elbowed me. So I grabbed him by the collar and he slipped. And police and all that. Absolute madness, mayhem. But you know what? If you're going to do that before a game, it's ideal to back it up on the pitch. And they didn't. And we had a field day. Could have scored 10. Great goal from De Rossi, it was as well. But you know what? The funniest thing is when De Rossi scored that goal, we all applauded. We all applauded. Oynen tends to be okay versus European team. He does. He done well in the Champions League last season, Rajat. When we were last year's Champions League, he got 6 or 7 goals. He was top scorer for a small time, wasn't he? Bilal, Sal, by the way, what happened to the post on Monday with the journalists? What happened to the post on Monday with journalists? I had a journalist. What post, mate? I don't know what you mean. I had a journalist on Tuesday on on this channel. Those who know Jamie Jackson, very good journalist, was at the press conference for Ruben Amorim for this game. Actually at the press conference. He goes to all the press conferences and he actually asks Ruben Amorim questions as well. Jamie Jackson, of course. So, yeah, I had Jamie Jackson on my show on Tuesday. Of course. Big up, Bilal. I've got a lot more coming, Bilal. A lot more coming. A lot more. I've had Ben Jacobs recently. I've had Jamie Jackson. I've had, of course, what's his name? James Robson as well on this from the Telegraph. I've had a lot of journalists on here. I'm gonna have more. And hopefully I'll have the big one in the summer. Hopefully, so but I'm gonna keep bringing them on, of course. Remember, I don't have it's just me. It's just me doing this, of course. Yeah, Bilal, it was Monday, but it got cancelled because he wasn't feeling too good. So we moved it to Tuesday. Check it out though. Write a comment and say something nice. Share it around. It'd be great. James. James. Keep forgetting these people's names. Big up SLD, what's going on? Just got back from footy training and I saw the time highlights. We missed some good chances. We did, SLD. We played all right. Absolutely, we did. We have played all right so far today. But we got to take our chances because we don't want to get punished. We don't want to lose this game 1-0. Do you know what I mean? Taking it back to Old Trafford. Yeah. So guys, if you can, Jamie Jackson, well-known journalist, and also always in the press conference when Ruben Amorim does the press conferences. And Jamie Jackson asked a very good question only beginning of the season. A very good question. And I really liked the question he asked. And let me see if I can bring it into the show. I really did like the question he asked. It was this question here.
You just said earlier that you believe in these players, and maybe some people here do not. But didn't these players get Ten Hag the sack? Isn't that the reason he's no longer at the club? Because the team was down in 13th or 14th. They couldn't win, they couldn't play, they couldn't keep hold of the ball, like you sort of just said then. So how can you believe in players who basically have failed so badly for the last gentleman?
It's a belief, like the word.
Loved that question there, Very, very gutsy question that was. Come on, United, second half. That was Jamie Jackson. Teams are in. A win is a win, Sal. We need it. I hope so, Asif. I really do. Michael, halftime games are, yeah. Big up, Michael. Tyborg, that is the player tunnel. Looks great. Ours looks like a granny's backyard. They've just done it up as well, Tyborg. They just refurbished it. I think they just put a lick of paint on it, as they always do. Here we go. Come on, United. Second half. Let's do this, guys. We know what to do. We know what to do. Chelsea have scored against Copenhagen. Looks like James has scored. Chelsea have scored. Where does Onana get all that confidence from? I don't know, mate. You have to be confident to be a goalkeeper for Man United, didn't it? Oh no, what's going on, Steve? Steve, don't just say, oh no. What's going on? Are we losing or what? Don't just say, oh no. Is it a corner? Don't do that. Steve, don't do that, mate. Please. Don't. Could you give us our community nerves? Don't do that. You give us nerves. You give us nervous breakdown, Steve, mate. You know what I mean? We're under enough pressure as it is, Steve. What are you trying to do to us, eh? Innit? Tyborg. Cruelty. Cruelty. I'll shut up now. I was like, yeah. You know what the time is here? You know it's 10:53 here in the night. You're giving me a heart attack. Come on, United. Can we get it? Can we get this, guys? Why didn't he play on? Why didn't he play on? Why didn't he play on? It was open. He was open. Why didn't he play on? Oh my God. What a clown. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh, this referee's awful. What is wrong with this ref, man? I can't believe he stopped the game there. I really can't believe he stopped the game there. Unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. We're never going to score from there. Bruno scores one free kick every 10 years. So, absolutely. Go on, Dorgu. Who is in there? Come on, get in there. Oh my God, Garnacho, man. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. It's getting on my nerves, man. Come on, man. Hit it in the goal, mate. What the hell was that, man? Poor finishing. What poor finishing. Come on, man. Man United should be 1-0 up. Man United should be 1-0 up. We've had the best chances in this game. Man United should be 2-0 up. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. He should have cut it back. He shouldn't have tried to shoot from there. If he's going to shoot from there, hit it with the top of your foot. If you get it on the top of your foot, you can get it in. Trust me, I've seen Eric Cantona play Bilal. You know what I mean? You can get it in. I've seen Roberto Baggio score from far tighter angles than that. Standards, man. Standards. Hopefully we don't regret these misses. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not an impossible angle, then, is it, Bilal? If it's Cantona, it's not an impossible. If Cantona can score from there, it's not an impossible angle, is it? Yeah, I witnessed it. I was at the games, Bilal. I met Cantona a few times. I was at that West Ham game where we hit it on a right from near the post in the top of the goal. It's not a tough angle if other players have done it. It's Roberto Baggio did one of the best ones. I think it was in the 1994 World Cup. Dorgu's been brilliant. Go, guys. Give it up for Dorgu. He's been brilliant. Really has. Thought Xerxes been okay as well today. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. Just not getting that ball in the net. I don't know what to say about attackers. Wasteful? Mark, wasteful? That's poor. Come on. Garnacho left his shooting boots at home today. At least Garnacho's getting into the positions, that I would say. You know? How's that not a free kick? Corner kick. Corner kick. You know when players get into positions when they're 20 years old, watch them in 2 years and 3 years' time when they start burying those chances. When they start burying those chances. I've seen it with great players. When Ronaldo used to score 2 goals here and there, 3 goals a season, and he started putting away those chances. Not only him. Yellow card for Bruno. They just need to whack that ball in the back of the net. That's what they need to do and have a little bit of confidence. Stuff it happened in the box, Bilal. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Oh, goodness sake. What's going on, Steve? Yeah, but Trigger Kim, Ahmad's still not great. He's still okay. He's not levels, he's okay. um, what's going on? Get in, you. Get in, get in, get in, get in. What is going on there? What is going on there? What is going on there? Let me see. Who got the assist? Who got the assist? Who got the assist? Who got the assist? Get in. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Who got the assist? Who got the assist? Get in, guys. Get in there. Let's get that. Let's get it. Come on. We deserve that. Who got the assist? Come on. Believe, believe, believe. Come on. Believe. Right. We deserve that. Can we go and get a second? Can we go and get a second? Big up Trigger Kim. Big up everyone, of course, who's joined me this evening. Of course, guys. Thank you so much. Happy for Xerxes too. Very happy. Great finish from Xerxes. Fantastic finish from Xerxes. Absolutely brilliant. Finally. Finally. Hopefully that brings some confidence back to the team. So Ashley just picked up Karen and she sat on the sofa with me and I'm guess who's back? Big up, big up. My prediction is coming right. The 1-0 scoreline, guys. The 1-0 scoreline. The 1-0 scoreline. Big up, Kenny. What's going on, brother? We scored a goal. I cannot believe it, Kenny. Go and do the lottery. Get me a lottery ticket. Do it, mate. A scratch card, whatever it is. Go and do it because we scored a goal, guys. My hair is all over the place. Let me sort my hair out, guys. I'm absolutely... Steve has a spoiler, though. Steve has spoiled. I mean, you know, I don't mind it like that, though. Oh, come on, Dalot, mate. Let me just do... We are back. Come on, United. I had to sort my hair out. My hair was all over the place. It was getting on my nerves. I had to sort my hair out. Steve. This game is stretched. Man United need to take the pace out of the game, I think. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I'm not. I called the goal before you, Asif. I called the goal before you. I was the first to call the goal. Sociedad's keeper made an error, but I take it also. Big up Trigger Kim, by the way. Tyborg, my wife Kate just came in asking me when will I grow up after hearing this. She's 17 younger than me. So it's just, oh dear. You never grow up in football, Tiger. Listen, nah, football's different, man. We never grow up, no matter what. Football is just different. I can never grow up when I'm watching football. You see my little scoreboard on this far right-hand corner is ahead of everything, apart from Steve. It's ahead of everything. I'm watching. I'm not going to stop watching. I'm not going to stop watching. Of course I'm watching. I'm here. Good play. Good play. Good play. Good play. We've been better today. We've been better. Finishing is off. Unlucky Garnacho. It's a tough angle, that one. That one was a tough angle. Garnacho, he's got to get his head up. That was it. But it's a tough angle. I don't blame him for shooting there. I really don't blame him for shooting there. Half an hour to go, guys. 58 minutes, by the way. We are on, where I am, we are on 63 minutes and 30 seconds. So I am quite ahead of the game, to be honest. Manatuta, Sal, I noticed Garnacho changing swing since first half. Is that Amrin giving Garnacho freedom? Freedom, absolutely. Garnacho has become a master of signing, set up our goal, man. I think he's dangerous. I think the thing is, and what I said yesterday, is that he gets in these positions that cause problems for the opposition. I know he's got to improve, but give it 1-2 years, you're going to see an absolute monster with Garnacho. Trust me. You can quote this. It's fair to say this is going to be our best game so far. We've been brilliant. I think we've been good. I think we should have won 3 or 4-0. Come on. Nearly. Big up composed route, not good striker. I think the worst player has so far been Højlund. I have to admit. Yeah, I'm over a minute, guys. I'm ahead of you guys. Unfortunately, I can't change the facts. I can't do it. His touch is not adequate enough. Reminds me of Lukaku. I think I will get him on loan, to be honest, in the summer. So is Shaw our best left back since we have not found a good player? Nah, Dorgu is, mate. I don't like. I'm fed up with Trigger Kim. I'm fed up with Luke Shaw. To be honest, I'm tired of him. I think Diego Leon, Trigger Kim, and Dorgu will be our left back choices next season. I think. I hope so. I mean, hopefully we bring in someone else. Big up Grail, by the way. Hopefully we get Giovanni Quenda in and we can have that balance in the team. 2 proper wing backs. I'm looking forward to next season, guys. Amber answered that Dalot is not helping Garnacho much. Absolutely. Anana was just standing still, Tybog. He made my heart go in my mouth again. What is Anana doing? What is he doing? Højlund should have done better there. Højlund's got to improve. I agree, composer. He's got to improve. Like in regards to and I'm a fan of Højlund. I think he's got to be more dangerous. I mean, it's a shame we haven't got Chido this game, unfortunately. Anana's crazy. I'm tired of Anana. 2-0 to Chelsea. Who scored? Enzo scored for Chelsea. Tyborg, I'm not watching in a match anymore. My mind is on the 17 years old. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Big up, Kenny. She's 17 years younger than him, Matata. Goodness me. No free kick. Yeah, free kick to Man United. Finally, we get a free kick. Goodness me. Finally, we get a free kick. It's nice to have us winning a game. Can we hold on, though? That's good play from Garnacho for the goal and a good cutback there. And a great finish. It was a very good goal. Great finish from Xerxes. Great finish from Xerxes, by the way. Steve, I'm going to call you Watch This. Watch this. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Penalty for who? Oh, God's sake. Bruno. What is Bruno doing there? Oh, my God. What is Bruno doing there? It's a penalty. You don't have your hands up, man. Why has he got his hands up? Why has he got his hands up? Yeah. Why has he got his hands up for? Why is he doing that for? What a stupid thing to do. What an idiot. Put us in this situation. Bruno, you're captain, mate. Flipping hell, man. Lippin, what's he doing there, man? Captain Fantastic. What the hell was that? Stupid idiot. Honest to God. Honest to God. Unbelievable. It's foolish from Bruno. Naive. Why has he got his hand up like that? What are you doing? You know it's going to go to VAR. You know you can't get away with it. What are you doing? I don't understand why he would do that. It's VAR. You're going to get a penalty against you. I don't understand it, Steve. Why would you do that? Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, mate. Wake up. Stupid. Honest to God. Why has he got his arm up, though? I don't understand it, man. Honest to God. As a captain as well. Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Honest to God. It is silly mistakes. Yes, Gray, 2 legs, bro. 2 legs. Yeah, it's 2 legs. I don't mind, a team if they score a decent goal and we couldn't do nothing about it. Do you know what I mean? But to give away mistakes like that, man, it's unnecessary. It's stupid. We do it to ourselves, Gladiator. We do it to ourselves. We just need to stay calm. Let him head the ball. He's not going to score the goal. Just let it go off his head. Nothing's going to happen. Why did you have to put your arm up? Now, if we get knocked out of the Europa League, I agree, Kenny. I think that there's been overhype with him, man. Honest to God. This is why I called him a loose cannon. Always does bozo things for no reason. Absolutely. I mean, that is their first shot on target. It's unbelievable. I know. We should have been 3 or 4 up, Tyborg. Unbelievable. I can't sit down anymore. Absolutely, me neither. I wish I couldn't. I don't know if 48 likes, please can watch. But thank you so much, Graham. Bruno looks like he's going to cry. Just go out there and just make up to it. Just go out there and make up for it, mate. That's what I would say. I am not impressed with Real Sociedad, Bilal. Not impressed at all. It's just such a stupid mistake, honest to God. We are not going to win at Old Trafford. Who knows, Gladiator? I'm not impressed with Real Sociedad, to be honest. I really ain't. We should have won 3 or 4 today, composed through. We could have scored 3 or 4 goals. Yeah. We are Man U. We will show them how it's done. Positive vibes only. Big up. I love it. I love it, Bilal. Big up. Good to see the positivity. I think we planned all right today. Prepare for all the Bruno out, bro. Sal. Oh, no, never ending, Steve. Nah. You criticize him for the mistake, but you don't go over the top. Should be winning by 2-3 goals now. I agree. Absolutely, I agree. United is cursed. Everything goes against us. This was never a penalty. As if it was a penalty. In today's game, he had his hands up. You can't do that in football. You can't. He's foolish. Bruno knows. It's you can see in his face. He knows that you can't put your hand up in the box anymore. If you do that, then you're going to get a penalty at the end of the day. Guys, let's be positive. Absolutely. I don't criticize Bruno much, but this was surely stupid and could eventually cost us a lot. I agree. That's ultimately what it is, Tyborg, isn't it? But I want us to get the confidence back and hopefully we can. I've not seen anything from them, to be honest with you. Sociedad are bang average, but I'm confident our players will crumble. And we'll wait and see. Let's not be negative, mate. We wait and see. No one knows. This team is crap. I can't see him scoring. The only way they scored was like that. That's the only way they scored. I think Man United would do him at Old Trafford. Come on, Bilal. Let's do this. Yeah, they got they got to lift it up now. These things happen. Get on with it. Move on next, and just try and win the game. Just try and win the game. 1-0, 2-1, same thing. Just go and do it. You know what I mean? If only the away goal counted these days. Do you know what I mean? How many goals have we let in this season, though? Silly mistakes. I bet it's a lot. Silly mistakes and refereeing decisions and stuff. Good save from Manana there. There's actually nothing about Sociedad team. I agree. There's nothing you should be scared of. We don't need to go. We don't deserve to go through if we don't go through against these lot. I mean, hopefully we keep it 1-1. We don't lose this game. You know what I mean? That's a great save. Yeah. Hopefully. Ericsson coming on, of course. They get too nervous. I agree, composed. They need to be, as your name says, composed. They need to be composed. You know, they need to be a little bit more calm. You know what I mean? Just be calm. That's what they need to do. Big push. Come on, guys. Gladiator, I agree with that, mate. I agree. I think it should have been thingy. Tybo, I don't understand why he did that. Why did he do that? I don't understand. I mean, it's a penalty. I mean, if it's against us, it's a penalty. And you know, I don't know why he did that. You know, what are you doing? It's ridiculous. Honestly. Can we get a last chance? Can we get a winner? Can we get a winner? Ten minutes to go. We did this against Porto. You remember against Porto early in the season when we went ahead? You know, we saved the game and we went 2-0 up and then we end up throwing the game away. Do you remember that? This reminds me of the Porto game a little bit. Incompetence, composed view, incompetence, bad ownership. Steve, Copenhagen have scored a goal back against Chelsea, 2-1. Maybe 5 minutes to be added on. Steve, what's the minutes in your game, mate? What's the minutes on your game at the moment? Be honest. Eight minutes to go, Steve. Asif, we have to blame Bruno for that penalty. We praise people for doing good things like we did at the weekend. We tell him that's a penalty. It went to VAR. He had his hands up. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. You can't be delusional. It is a penalty. That is a blatant penalty. He's our spark we had, but we can criticize him when he makes mistakes because this is the only tournament we got left. You know what I mean? If we get knocked out of this tournament by 1 goal, we're going to be looking back at that penalty. We have to be fair. I really can't believe this is our best game of the season, dominating shooting. I know we need to be more prolific. I hope that Bruno comes back and he redeems himself. That's what I hope. Bilal, Collier should come on in case. I mean, Casemiro is still on the pitch, isn't he? He's still on the pitch. Garnacho don't look happy. Garnacho doesn't look happy. Yeah. He's got to just take it. He's got to just take it. At the end of the day, he's got to just take it. At the end of the day, that's what he's got to do. Almost a goal for Real Sociedad. Almost a goal for Real Sociedad. A big miss from Becker. A big miss from Becker. We haven't played well since the penalty. We've been all over the place. We're getting nervous again. And that's what we usually do, isn't it? When we concede a goal, we get, so we got to normalize the thing that, sometimes things don't go your way. And when things don't go your way, you don't just crumble. That's when the captain, right, has to grab you by the collar and say, come on. That's what Roy Keane used to do. That's what I want my captain to do. And this is what I'm talking about. Big up, Grayo. Very close. Exactly. Giving me heart attacks all the time. Man United for you. What do you make of this result, though, guys? I don't think it's the worst result in the world, if I'm being honest. If it gets to 1-1, if it ends 1-1, I don't think it's the worst result. I am a little bit concerned about our home record. I'm not delusional. I know that we're not great at home, but I firmly believe Man United will beat this Real Sociedad team. I really do. Fenerbahce 1, Glasgow Rangers 3. Unbelievable from Glasgow Rangers. Unbelievable. United playing low block because they don't want to go. Look at how Eriksen is falling back. I think Gladiator, I think we're doing it ourselves. I think we're our own worst enemy. I think we're sitting back too soon. Pass it to the left, mate. Oh, for goodness sake, Rasmus, man. Pass it. He picked the wrong pass. Oh, Eric, De Ligt there, man. De Ligt. That was clever. That was clever from De Ligt, to be honest. Got lucky there. De Ligt is a legend, mate. Absolutely, Bilal. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But many people are saying we're going to lose this game today, Asif. Many people are saying we're going to lose. Delete, you legend. I think we're going to finish them off at Old Trafford. 3 minutes of stoppage time. He's a big, in it, Bilal. He's so underrated, man. He's so underrated. 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Yeah. What am I on? Tyborg. Well, it's not a bad result, but considering how the game went, it feels like a loss. It does, Tyborg. It does. I'm not scared of them, though. I'm not scared of them. Collier coming on, and Lindelof is coming on as well. Composed view. What I would say, composed view, is that we all know what's going to happen, innit? There's no point us jumping down the guy's throat all the time. You know, we know you don't like the player. He's not going to be at the football club if he carries on like this, composed view. You know that. So we can't do nothing about Rasmus Højlund right now because we've got no one else. So the best thing for us to do is support the player, back the player, give the player confidence at the end of the day. Lindelof. Absolutely, my God, I know. It really is. It really is. We can't play one-touch football. We make sprints towards the opposition and then until they wait for opposition defenders out. These players lack IQ, Gladiator. They lack IQ. They lack killer instinct and they lack IQ. But come on, guys, let's hope that we do something. Absolutely. Grayo, weren't you saying we're going to lose today? So this is a good result in theory, isn't it? Absolutely. This team has no soul. Few, I don't think a soul. I think we should loan him. I think we should loan him out as well. I do agree with that. 1-1 away in Europe is not a bad result. This was the hardest game we could have possibly got in Europa League, guys, and we've fairly been all right. This was known as the hardest game in the Europa League, guys, apart from Tottenham. So I think. Wasn't it Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Gladiator, who started that? Was it Ole Gunnar Solskjaer who started that counter-attacking football thing? Wasn't it that? I'm going to say right now, Man United are going through, guys. Don't worry. Trust me on this one. Trust in me. It was good. I don't feel worried about them at all. I mean, I feel more worried if we were playing Crystal Palace or Brighton than playing these lot. They remind me of Ipswich. They honestly do. I feel all right. I think Man United would do them. But I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying. Big up, Randy. What's going on, Randy? Long time no see, Randy. How you doing, Rand? How you doing? Are you okay, Randy? Big up everyone, though, who's joined me today, this evening, this night, of course. It is 11:35 at night where I am. I am really, really tired. Bilal says, Bilal's been saying Fergie time win from a long time. But you know, Steve's in the future. So if Steve doesn't say that it's a goal, it's not going to be a goal. So at the moment, Steve's way in the future over there somewhere. 5 minutes injury time. Come on, Grail, give us some of your luck, bro. Give us some of your luck. Give us some of your luck. Give us some of your luck. Let's do this. Just look at Toby turned and played the ball on the wing, and our number 9 can't even do that. You know what you've confirmed to me, Composed View? You confirmed to me that you don't like Rasmus Højlund. That's fair enough, but you know what? Lay off him, man. Come on, man. Lay off him. That's not what Man United fans do, Composed View. That's not what Man United fans do. That's what Arsenal fans do, and people like that. Lindelof is crap. Previous manager, Manchester United game, Sal. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan. I'm not in a Lindelof fan club, but it is what it is. He's playing for Man United. We can't change him, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Steve says, I'll send you the winning lottery. Thank you so much, mate. It's a bit late, though. I mean, can we do the lottery with 10 minutes to go, Steve? Can you do the lottery numbers with 10 minutes to go? Bruno will win the game for us in the next round, guys. Watch. Bruno will make up for it in the next game. That's what's going to happen. And he will be the savior again. But we move on. And that's what we do, guys. Absolutely. Cheeto definitely would have scored a 2. I mean, I would love to see Cheeto in this game. Unfortunately, he's not registered. Which is strange, but January, I think January they had to make the decision on that and stuff like that. 2 minutes to go. Steve says United are hanging on. So no Fergie time then. No Fergie time then. And as a person, I used to be a fan until I realized there's some kind. Look, I don't. To be honest, Composed View, I respect your view, but I don't think he's I don't think he's good enough either. I don't. I think he needs a loan. Composed View. I think if we give him a loan, because I've seen him in the Champions League, score goals. So I think if we loan him out, maybe loan him out back to Italy or loan him to Germany or something and see what he can do. The problem with Man United are having is that Man United have to sell him for 42 million. If they don't sell him for 42 million, it comes off our FFP. And that gives us less room to maneuver in the transfer market. Do you know what I mean? My days just realized big up forehead take Forso had. Yeah, he has a big head. He looks like Harry Maguire has had a baby. That's what he looks like. Onana was a great save, yeah. Big up. Great save from Onana. I just won. You know what I want? Becca, you missed the biggest chance in the game, mate. Why are you celebrating like a muppet? And it is finished. Manchester United 1, Real Sociedad 1, guys. Thank you, everyone. Guys, look, you know what? It's not the best result, I know. But looking at that game, looking at it with objectively, I felt like we've done okay. And I felt like we dominated the game, should have scored 3 or 4 goals. Disappointed not to win the game. But you know what? We go to Old Trafford and we got the home crowd on our side. And we just have to hope that we do the business, of course, We have to hope. Big up, Bilal. So we have to hope we do the business at Old Trafford. Bruno with the assist for their goal, of course. And We didn't win the game in the end. It's okay. Sleep better with a draw. Yeah, Steve, it's all right. But obviously disappointed because the way we played, we could have won that game comfortably. But it's not the worst result in the world. Absolutely not. I don't see anything special from this Real Sociedad team. I only saw bits and pieces in the last 5 minutes. But Old Trafford, under the lights, fans on our side. Let's hope. Fingers crossed that we get the result done, guys. Let's hope. Absolutely. Successful. Wasted another 2 hours of my life. Gladiator, come on. Watching Man United is king, man. Watching Man United should be a blessing, Gladiator. There's people in the Middle East dying every day. Kids. And you're here watching football. Come on, Gladiator. Big up, Steve. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Not even surprised, to be honest. It's not a bad result. Everyone was saying we're going to lose, then, wasn't it, Kenny? So not too bad. I don't think that was that bad. Was a mistake from It's a mystery how we always manage to fit up. It is a mystery, and that is a confidence thing, Tybo. At Old Trafford, what we have to do is that we have to go for the kill. We have to go for them. I really think they will fold. If we go for Sociedad, I think they will fold. I think they will at the end of the day. I'm happy with the draw, Sal. How about you? I'm okay. Content. I wouldn't say happy. I'll say content. I thought Man United should have won the game, and they have given me, Real Sociedad have given me hope that Man United can win the game next week. Because I don't think any of that. I don't think it's that bad. And thanks for reading out comments. People like us watching alone feel more engaged coming as a community. Thank you so much, Gladiator. You're a legend, my friend. Much love to you. I know it's not the result we wanted, but you know what? We bring it to Old Trafford. We can't lose this game. This is the only tournament we're in. We can't lose this game, guys. EC, next week we need a Ugarte Casemiro mid and stick Bruno further up the pitch. I agree. I very agree with that, EC. I do. Bernard, dodgy refs are playing with the Spanish. Nothing new. There you go, Bernard. Big up, Bernard. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up. I'm okay, Sal. Yeah, big up, Randy. Big up, of course. You know what? We didn't lose the game, and that is the most important thing to me. And take them back to Old Trafford. Many people said we're going to lose this game. We're going to get cooked in this game. Real Sociedad, Spanish clubs, this, that, and the other. It hasn't happened. We drew 1-1. We should have won 1-0. We should have won 1-0. My prediction should have come true, but it didn't come true, unfortunately. But you know what? That is how it is, isn't it, at the end of the day? Guys, I'm out. It is nearly midnight where I am. So I want to thank everyone who's joined me this evening. You absolute legends. Never easy with Man United. I know it's never easy with Man United. I know. A lot of improvement needs to be done. We need to practice our finishing. We really do. Absolutely. Will Ahmed be back for Old Trafford Clash next? No, Michael. He's out for the rest of the season, Michael. Most likely. He's back in April. So he's not going to be back for that game. If Man United get through, he may be able to play in the next round, in the quarterfinal. So if Man United get through, of course, guys, absolutely. So fingers crossed, everything will go well, and these players will come back. Let's not forget, we were missing Ugarte today. We were missing a Mainu today. And you know what? They'll be back next week. So we can go from there, of course, guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm off because it is midnight, but you know what? I will be back for the match reaction tomorrow on Breaking Dawn. If you can join me for that, it'd be absolutely fantastic, guys. Thank you, everyone who has supported this channel. As we head towards 9,000 subscribers, I just want to say thank you to everyone who keeps joining me. And you know what? It's not always, it is emotional sometimes. We don't always agree, but that's not what football's about. Football's not about agreeing with everyone's opinions. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. We all have different opinions. And that's the beauty of life, of course, guys. If we all agreed with each other, the world would be a boring place, wouldn't it? Very boring. Okay, guys, have a great night. Man United won. Real Sociedad won. We move on. We're not lost. And bring on the next game next week. Take it easy, guys. And the Arsenal game is next. Let's go. Peace.